Don, are you ready? Welcome back to the first episode of the new podcast. Still have not figured out what it's going to be, but I hope everyone is having a great day. I am your host, Colin Zastrow. This is the co-host, Bradens, and the other coast in the back, Mr. Jacob Zellner. How are you?
Get the fuck out of here!
Part 3.
Okay. Legitimately, we've had to record this like 10 times over because they keep on messing with the camera and messing with... God. It's done. It's done after this. If the next screw up, we're done.
Okay.
We're done.
Okay. Take 4.
Take 4. I'm going insane!
Alright, so...
You're back. How'd you mess it up this time?
Well, Jacob came out in his sanctuary. Let's just say that it's hard to explain. So, I've been out of the gym pretty much all summer. The last time I worked out, I hit 265 on bench.
Which is actually pretty good.
Believe it or not, and then I fucked up my back.
You fucked it up again. Every single time.
Every time I hit a good number, like a decent number, I get injured, which is really dumb. So, I saw a chiropractor like probably 10 times, and then
it still didn't get better?
It's still messed up, and now I'm literally going to physical therapy. And the origin of all of it is I was in Florida, I had a bad bed, and it got messed up. It got a little better, and then I hit 265 on bench. And then that's when it went all downhill. And I almost got in a car accident because I couldn't turn my head to check my blind spots.
He literally gets injured from nothing. Like, I swear, he's the type of guy to like reach for like the shampoo in the shower and like tear his shoulder.
Seriously, like how it got messed up from the bed, but I re-messed it up when I was showering. I got up out of the shower and I took the towel and I was drying off my hair like that, and I couldn't move.
You either do things like with a lot more intensity than like I feel like most. Grab the towel.
I'm doing pull-ups on the fucking
RP 10. It's like kids when they like break something and they have to really downplay what they were doing to their parents. It's like, yeah, we were just messing around. And it's like in reality, like throwing each other, doing like wrestling moves.
Yeah, it was just drying off my head, and in reality, it was I don't even know.
Doing like neck curls with like I don't even know what. But will you ever return to the gym? Honestly, I hope so. But see, the shitty thing is I literally have my own home gym, and it's nice
I can't even work out in there. And I mean I could, but I'm also just too scared because I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah. So we'll see what's in the future for him in the gym. Probably nothing if he keeps getting.
It's so dumb because I'll literally go really hard in the gym for like a certain period of time, and then I'll get injured outside of the gym.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
It's kind of ironic though, because the weight that you hit is like only 30 pounds under the PR I hit today for like my current body weight.
And literally, look at my chest. I have nothing. It looks like I have no muscle.
Literally,
and then he is fucking a gorilla.
I look like I can lift a lot more than I can, and he looks like he'd be able to lift a lot less than he can.
I know.
It's probably like the weight, honestly, like just being at a higher body weight. I don't even know what anymore. I'm like 180. Are you like 240 now?
Probably like 225.
Jeez, dude, big lad.
Yeah.
But I'm getting gains. He's getting fat. We'll figure it all out. One day you'll be able to come back to the gym, possibly. It's gonna be. We're gonna have you like you're gonna be like one of those old people who just like breaks their hip by like walking. That's gonna be you now. The doctors are gonna look at your body and be like, for some reason, your bones are that of a 95-year-old.
I'm gonna be one of those people where they need hip replacements at 50
or 30 at the rate that you're growing. Yeah, it's been kind of funny. I'm doing great in the
At
gym.
least I didn't almost die from a knee injury though.
That was a knee infection, dude. I got the athletic club, my workplace, nearly killed me. I got some bacteria that just got in my body and was like, we're just gonna go right to your knee.
At least I visited you.
You did visit me.
Twice.
Dude, that was so long ago.
I know, that was junior year.
That year, do you remember the water on my knee? And you guys would always be like, that's so gross.
No.
My knee was, even before I got an infection, it was really big. Or like, you could like, do you remember that? Like there was just a ton of like liquid on the joints?
I remember the liquid, yeah.
The liquid got infected. Some bacteria was like, I had eczema at the time. The bacteria found its way into the eczema, traveled to my knee, and I was like, this is a wet, moist place where we can just breathe. And it did. And so I went to youth group one night, and I woke up. I went to youth group, and I'm sitting there, just like my knee's like really starting to hurt. It's like feeling slightly swollen, and I'm like, I don't know what I did.
His knee was literally like on fire. I touched it once, and it was like hot
from the infection. And then I wake up in the morning, and it's like the size of like, not even a golf ball. It was like the size of a grapefruit. It was massive.
Yeah.
I'll throw some photos on there if I remember to. This is one of those things where we don't really care. This is just us talking. And my dad was like, "You go to school?" I'm like, "No." He's just like, "Why?" I'm just like, "Dad, look at my knee. I'm in so much pain. Call me in now, and I'm gonna go lay in the." I watched Austin Powers in the tub for 3 hours.
Really?
I just did not want to move.
Austin Powers is a great.
It's a great movie. Gold member.
Gold member.
Gold member.
I love gold.
He eats oh god.
And then he eats his fucking skin.
It's disgusting.
It's so gross.
So gross. And I remember I was just cringing the whole time. And then they brought me to like 8 different doctors over the course of like 3 weeks, and every single one of them said it wasn't infected.
Explain how you almost died.
Yeah, so turns out it was a staph infection. And the day that I got it drained, the orthopedic surgeon's like, dude, we need to like get you in there right now. Like it's spreading. Like this isn't something that antibiotics can fix anymore. So I'm literally watching the infection travel up my leg by the hour, and they have it marked. And I asked the doctor, I'm like, and it was such a dick move because like I was like, should I be worried? And they're like, yeah, you should be. Just dead ass. Like there was no like consoling. She was just like, yeah, I'd be.
I'd be worried.
And I'm just like, oh, drains. And so it practically meant I gotta watch Netflix for a week straight after they had the infection stuff sorted out.
Couldn't have it gone to your heart?
Yeah,
and that's how it would have killed you.
That's how it would have killed me, or my brain. It was on the way, or I could have lost limbs too.
Too bad it didn't.
Too bad.
I'm just kidding.
They were prepping me for surgery. They're like, you need to stop eating and drinking. So if you have to operate on you tomorrow, and I'm like, oh god.
Did they just suck it out?
They stuck it with needles twice, and they withdrew all the pus and the infection.
Did you see it?
yes.
Was it gross? Was it gross? Yeah, I want to see a photo.
Gross, bro.
So what's fast acting melatonin?
It's. Are you feeling really tired now?
Yeah, dude.
All right, so we weren't able to find the photos of the knee, but he's literally getting knocked out.
I'm tired.
It hit you like an angry gorilla.
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah, it was a really gnarly knee. It messed me up. I was like in constant pain. I was in the hospital. They brought me. I had free food though. But for like a $20,000 hospital bill, so I don't know. Free food, $20,000 hospital bill. I don't know. Anyways, parents love you. Braden visited me. Love you too. Jacob did not visit me.
Yeah, Jacob's a piece of shit.
You visited me twice, right?
Yeah, something
like that. Mrs. Lippincott from Craig visited me, so that was nice. A bunch of the cute girls from class visited me. That was even better at the time.
Yeah. Colin's girlfriend stayed with him the entire time, and that didn't matter at all.
Didn't last. That's over and done with. We're moving on.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about that. But yeah, it was crazy. It took me a while to heal afterwards. And I got screwed over by Woodman's. Do you remember what they did to me?
Yeah, fucking Woodman's. They fired his ass for being in the hospital.
They told me I was covered. They told me all my shifts were good. And then the next thing you know, so on my first day back, I worked a full day in the snow. Full day pushing carts in the snow.
Dude.
My feet were soaked, and I was ready to go home. And then I get called into the office and like, yeah, you're fired.
After your long day of pushing carts in the snow.
After my long day of pushing carts in the snow. And so I fought it. And I'm like, I pull up the voicemail.
You should have sued their asses.
I probably could have won, dude.
Probably could.
They probably, I don't know how many laws they broke, but I know that there's a lot of protection laws, and the fact that they told me my job was covered,
And it wasn't.
And they still fired me. I had the voicemails too that they left me for it. Like that would have. You would have won that. I would have won that. I got rehired on, and then I was like, screw this place.
Yeah, Woodman's place is bullshit.
It's terrible. It's not a good place.
The only thing that's good about it is like the pay. Sometimes, depending.
But they screw their workers over, and they would make you clock in a minute before at least a minute, but not more than 2 minutes before your shift was over. So there'd be like 20 people in like a line trying to like frantically clock on in. And if they didn't, they'd get points. Yeah, you'd get points if you're like too early or too far after. But they didn't pay. They didn't pay you for that minute that you're clocked in, or the few minutes that you're clocked in, and that adds up. And so I got a letter in the mail asking me to be a part of this class action lawsuit because I was technically screwed out of a few hours of my time.
Really?
A few hours of pay, and that's a huge no-go. Like it's one of those things where even if it was like 10 minutes though, they're still like not paying you.
Well, yeah, because you're working without being paid.
Yeah. So.
Dang, dude, like at Walmart, that's like a big no-go. Like you can't even help customers if you're not on the clock.
Yeah, they have it down. Woodman's apparently, all my homies hate Woodman's. No, except we shop there for...
You should have fucking sued their asses. That would have been so funny. Not even because, like...
I drive up to school to Lambo because I won.
Dang, well, I don't know. Would you even get a bunch of money or would you just get, like, your...
I would pay. It would no, you get more because it's like there's law. They put these massive fines onto these things so employers don't do it because they could get away with it, and they could pay like what they did not pay, but they like it's like not even like it's like 100-fold what like they screwed you out of. They don't like multiply by 100, but it's like a massive sum of money.
Would it have not? Sorry, I'm like loopy now.
Wow, this is really funny. This is an interesting experiment. I don't get as loopy on this as he does.
So would it I don't remember what I was going to say.
Think, Mark, think.
Would it... Dang. Oh, yeah. Would it have not even have been worth it, though? Because you would have had to hire a lawyer.
That's what I just didn't care. I just wanted to work and, like, move on. Like, it was one of those things where
you should have. That would have been so funny.
But I choose to represent myself in the court. I'm like, I'm wearing
you probably could have in that situation.
Your Honor, look at me. Do I look like a man who could cheat and scam Woodman's out of any money? They messed me over. Are you going to allow the small man in business to be taken advantage of by the big corporation that just has no regard for his workers?
And then Phil Wood.
The jury, I ask you this. Are we going to let truth, justice, and the American dream fight through? Or are we going to let corporate America take over?
And then Phil is like, hi, I'm Phil Woodman, and I'm just here to give you good prices on beans.
He stands up. And then I don't know. It turns into like some movie where it's like the courtroom scene. Your Honor, I object. Yeah, well, we still shop at Woodman's because it is extremely cheap. They have that down.
Yeah.
They screw everyone. I feel screwed shopping there, even though I get the best prices.
I hate being at Woodman's too. I just feel like I'm in I don't know, the vibes of Woodman's are just awful. Because I walk in there and all I hear is beeping and I literally taste corporate. When I'm in
but same thing for Walmart too though.
Same thing for Walmart. Walmart's shitty too, but like...
Festival's nice.
I would rather work at Walmart than Woodman's. Woodman's just seems like...
Sedgwick treats you right at Walmart. Sedgwick pays you a lot more than you actually work.
Okay, let's not talk about Sedgwick.
All my homies know.
I hope Walmart doesn't see this video or anyone that I work with.
Leave
Leave that out.
I think we're just gonna leave it in. No one cares. No one cares. Anyways, it's it's Jack protected.
Yeah.
Because you're sick.
I am sick.
It's getting better.
I'm sick of Colin.
In this podcast that we are recording at 2:39 in the morning.
Holy shit.
It is late.
It's late as hell.
Now I gotta give you crap if you fall asleep. You and Jacob are like, you're like on the floor in the room and I walk in there. What's up guys, welcome back. We did the exact same thing that you and I did to him.
What's up guys?
Welcome back to the second episode of the podcast. I guess you both are like, go to hell, Colin. Anyways, this is just us rambling on YouTube, pretty much.
We don't even know what we're gonna call this.
Will we actually do something with the podcast? I truly don't know, honestly. It'd be we need more structure. Like we need to we can pick 5 random things that we can talk about for an hour, but we have to stay within those 5 random things.
Sure.
you are so dumb, dude. You need to go to bed.
Nah, I'm fine.
I can do it.
I can do it.
Braden, you're bleeding from 5 different places in your body.
All right, let's think of one thing we can talk about.
We can talk about relationships and how they end. To start weeping. No. One thing. I'm gonna cut this part out as we think. Think, Mark, think.
We could talk about
Tinder.
Going to the Suicide Boys concert.
Oh, I was literally just thinking that. Yeah, 100%. That popped in my mind.
Okay.
All right, so our last topic is going to be our favorite artist of literally the whole house at this point.
Suicide
Boys. If you guys are trying to get cracked, I'm talking you were getting ready. I listened to them for my PR today. $2.95 on bench. Hit it before, but this is that lower body weight with better form. They are the freaking best, dude.
Every PR I've ever hit, I've either been listening to Bones, Night Lavelle, or Suicide Boys.
The 3 best artists that he introduced me to in my life has been nothing. Well, it's been nothing but hell since because everything that's good has ended.
What? What?
Hey, that was more not. But the most hype music ever. This is your jam. It could be vibe music, but it could be hype music too. It's both.
Yeah, it's it could be anything.
Anything.
Suicide Boys, it's vibe, hype,
sad,
anything.
Yeah, it's like you just broke up and you want to hit PRs.
And their flow is so different.
Yeah,
they've inspired me to make music, which I do. Well, yeah, they pretty much inspired me to make music.
Yeah, and he's making good stuff too that we use in literally every single song.
He uses the same one
because it's good. But it's all the drone footage. But we were talking about me and the boys. We need a name for this.
You need to link my SoundCloud.
I will link your SoundCloud in the description of the video. You should make it a podcast, intro song.
A what?
You know those intro songs to podcasts? Here. There's this. I have to play this one because it's kind of hype. But if you can get sync lyrics to it or do your own lyric, yabba dabba doo.
Oh.
Anyone?
No, shut up.
I won't
Shut
play it. But he has a song. Mr. Braden Dodd. He's an artist, and he doesn't just make music. He sings to the music.
Okay, I made a song as pretty much a joke, but now I'm in the process of writing a song for seriously.
It's literally named Yabba Dabba Doo, and one of his lines is, "I'm so fresh like Downey." What follows that again?
I don't know, but we're not talking about it.
All my homies get me rowdy.
No.
There's something rowdy in there.
But I'm working on a song right now.
And it's gonna be great. I cannot wait to hear this.
I've wrapped it to one person named Chacho.
Chacho.
You might know him, but he said it was fire. So I hope you all think it's fire too.
Yeah. We'll use it in the YouTube video. If it's good.
If it's good.
If it's good. No, but intro songs for the I'm gonna cut this up too. Okay. We're gonna come back on the idea for the podcast opener. We also need a name for this podcast too. But back to the Suicide Boys. We're talking about going to a concert, and wasn't there a dozen people who OD'd at the last one? I don't
know. I've heard there was a concert and there was a lot of overdoses. But yeah, that shit would be hype.
Oh my gosh, it'd be one of those things where we'd have no hearing by the end of it, but it would just be vibes.
I know. I'm torn between. So it's at the Grave Eagles Club in Milwaukee. I've also never been to a concert before, and this would be my first concert, but I don't know if I want to be on the floor or the balcony.
I feel like the number of needles on the ground.
See,
let's go wherever there's
if we get on the floor, we can kind of maneuver our way up. True. But if we're on the balcony, but we could be surrounded by a bunch of sweaty ass, gross people.
Yeah, honestly. Who are on the last leg of their hopeless life, ready to end it every night. Heroin needles all around us. Let's go wherever there's the least possible chance of us getting high off of someone's used needle and accidentally getting jabbed by
Oh
someone's used
no,
needle.
that'd be awesome. No, I'm just kidding.
I just kidding.
But we could go on the balcony. We could be farther away, but we could get a clear view.
Either way, it'll be fun. It'd be cool. It'd be a cool vlog, like going up. Is it in Chicago? You said
Milwaukee.
It'd be cool, like a vlog for the YouTube channel. And it'd be so cool. It'd be such good music. I want to hear "This Is an Empirical Possible" in real life. I don't know, that song is different.
Everything.
I have literally everything.
I literally have not heard a Suicide Boys song that I dislike. There's some that are like that I like better than others, but they all slap.
All good. Let's think of a name for this podcast that has like something in the not Mog. Mogcast is already a thing by other people that I watched. Oh, wait, what was the thing that Sanctuary Cast?
Nah. How about just like, I don't know, we have to have like a theme.
What's the theme? Randomness. Shitcast.
Sure. The
Nah.
shitcast.
Crapcast? Oh, that sounds like poop. That sounds weird. That sounds kinky. I'm not down with that at all.
I don't know. I feel like,
Gorilla Cast?
how about it's just something. We'll figure it out.
Primal Life?
Nothing. It's got to be out of the primal.
Yeah.
This is a series. This is a new series.
Apartment?
How about we start vlogging?
Well, of course, that's the plan.
Okay, we gotta we gotta start vlogging things, but in order for me to be myself, you gotta not tell me that you're recording.
But that's hard because I have to constantly always be recording. I'm going to be looking through like 15 hours of footage at the end of the day if that is the thing.
No, because there's gonna be certain moments where it's gonna be funny.
Yeah, I'm just like writing down timestamps. It's like, okay, it is 11:15. Oh, I have to look through the footage at this time. I'm still trying to think of names for the podcast.
I think you're taking it too seriously. Maybe just like, I don't know. I really don't know. Pure Zasberry featuring Paperboy Productions.
Zastcast.
Oh,
There we go!
Zastcast.
Zastcast! The name, my initial gamer tag was Zastrow Bros because the Minecraft account, I didn't have enough money for my own Minecraft account, so I split it with my brother and so I'd share it with him. So it was Zastrow Bros. And then,
Zastcast.
and then Michael, Xanders, I have not seen the guy in years. He's not like a successful photographer. He's friends with Aiden Walker, who's one of the people I know on Instagram. We all play Minecraft together. And Michael and I had like not a friendship in real life, but like we played like past in the server life.
Yeah.
And he just texted me one day. He's like, "Your name should be Piers Asbury, 100% Piers Asbury." And I don't know.
How did he come up with that?
I don't even know why, but I was like, "I'm digging it, bro." And so, but I was like, Piers Asbury, and then that initially became Piers Zastrow. And so like my Snapchat's Piers Zastrow, my Instagram is Piers Asbury, and it's just a thing now.
It just stuck.
It just stuck.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
But I think we should probably end that there. Jacob, do you want to add anything to the podcast? And he's probably asleep, and Braden soon will be too. Braden, thank you for coming on the first episode of Zastcast.
I'm about to pass out.
He's about to pass out. I'm going to go edit this and have it up on YouTube.
Go check out my SoundCloud.
Yes,
Get my views up.
Yeah, literally. And he's going to be making us a song for the podcast.
And you're going to link it this time.
I'm actually going to link it this time.
He has used so many songs of mine and never gives
I
me
left your
credit.
tag in there.
Yeah, whatever.
Do you remember when you were telling me to check out your SoundCloud?
You never did. He is a fake friend.
I'm a fake friend.
Not even my friends check out my SoundCloud.
Now sleep on the couch. My couch.
That's how sad it is.
That's how sad it is. All right, guys. Peace. You wanted to see the madness that was most of this podcast.
Yeah.
Take number 5.
Take number 5.
Oh my gosh. All right, Braden. Well, good night to you.
Good night, Mr. Pearson.
Pierce.